no turn up worth your kids' lives. You feel me?
Naturally, man. You know, you rock out the vibe. That's what I think. You know what I mean? I go off the vibe with it. Like, it just make whatever it is.
Whether you're man or woman, adolescent or grown, we all got an opinion. Whether you're right or you're wrong, let's talk about it. Everybody got an opinion, let's speak about it. Please don't get in your feelings, I'm on a mission to educate the minds of the desolate, reach the minds of the blind, see us grow over time, let's talk about it. Everybody got an opinion, let's speak about it. Please don't get in your feelings, it's like each one, reach one, growth and development. Very articulate, highly intelligent, built from the bottom, this organic. Even made my own theme music and it's jamming. Everybody got an opinion, let's speak about it. Please don't get in your feelings, let's talk about it. Yeah. Everybody got an opinion, let's speak about it.
Where the ladies at though, man? I'm fucking with the ladies tonight.
What's up? You a nigga, okay? Don't fucking put me on camera with my money. You better be glad I'm cute.
Fuck with these niggas. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. It's your boy Fetty Reggie, man. Ego Podcast. Everybody got an opinion, and this is episode 12. I have a guest here today. I'm very happy to have him. It's been a long time coming, but I mean, everything happens with time. So, episode 12, I got Alan Wayne in the building. We're going to start off by just telling them. Yeah, say that for me. Say that one more time, a little louder.
I'm Alan Wayne, the Prodigy. Namaste and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Namaste and shit.
With me. I want to thank you for popping up at the show on Saturday night, man. We had a blast, bro.
I had to be there. I had to be there.
Little intimate setup. It felt good.
It was, and I was at the Midwest Saloon joint that you featured on. I liked it. I liked the vibe. Shout out to Midwest Saloon. Shout out to Miss Gina. I love them.
Gina Tarantino. We got business tomorrow and shit.
Man, I love the vibe, but it's something about that intimate setting with you, man. You tell me, what do you prefer? Do you prefer a big old extravagant crowd, or do you like the more intimate settings when you perform?
Man, I'm a switch hitter. It just depends. You know what I'm
just
saying?
Just depends.
I don't mind the intimate setting. Especially when it was a crowd like that, because it was almost like it turned into like a mixer. You know what I'm saying? So that was always dope. Yeah. We had folks come up way from Portland. You know what I'm saying? Was in there and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of an event. When it's done right, it's done right. You don't want to bust this show. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing if it ain't supposed to be intimate and turn intimate. You know what I'm saying? But even then, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It's always a win if you go in there with the right attitude. You know what I'm saying? But I want it to be intimate when it's meant to be intimate,
So that was meant to be. Yeah. That was a setup for that specific.
Right. We literally said we wanted something that felt like it was a invite only, and I got messages up to it like, shout out to my guy Nick, the photographer, cameraman. He literally messaged me beforehand like, is this a private event? I'm like, nah, but jackpot though. You know what I'm saying?
It was real intimate in that joint. I liked it. I like your set. I like the fact that you put thought into your shit. Do you have a production manager, or you do that yourself?
Oh, man, I've been doing this for a long time, bro. So I try to do everything pro style, man. You know what I'm saying? So we get up there and go. We ain't got much. You know what I'm saying? You go to a major concert. You know what I'm saying? You're not necessarily gonna get the background story of every single song that comes up. All right, go to this one, go to that one. You know what I'm saying? I love it because it makes me feel like I'm at something. You know what I'm saying? That's, it's that underground feel. But I'm a headline to act. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta approach it like that. So
like that.
Everything is seamless. Like shout out to Yanni K. We had a 38-minute blended set. When I'm on the road, I got usually about 40 to 50 minutes of a set on my own that does that same thing. So you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of music. It's hard to cram that into one song, two songs, three songs.
So how was it? So like, do you do that? Obviously you've done that before, to where you just had to adjust and edit your set to accommodate others?
Yeah, I just as far as I had something unique going on this time because Yanni's set was in the middle of my set, so we had to throw that in there. But usually, it's about I say it's about 50-50 at the sets. A lot of people do that style now, you know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you, the DJs prefer it that way.
Appreciate y'all
for sure.
tapping in.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, shout out to everybody who's
shout out to
down
everybody
on, you know
that's tapping in. We got them everywhere, bro. We just
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
entertain the people. So, I'm not gonna lie, man. You gave me Jigga Man. You remember when they used to do them live shows on MTV? Like the unplugged shows.
Yeah.
You gave me that type of vibe
No,
with it,
that's
bro.
what-
That's where I was like,
Yeah,
okay,
you know
I'm
what
fucking
saying?
with
That's
them.
funny that you say that, because that's like,
Appreciate you.
you know, I'm a big pre-Beyonce hoe guy. You know
What that
saying?
mean? Break that down for the people. What
I'm
that
just,
mean?
I'm just talking. I'm not talking. I don't know Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Okay.
talking about the musical influence up until the Black album. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
When he was dating when he was dating Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like there's a post Jay-Z that ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he's grown. You know what I mean? And we've all matured. He just when I think of my, you know what I'm saying? When you listen to music, it puts you in a certain element.
Hell yeah.
And my Jay-Z was on top of the world. That's somebody.
Amen.
He probably was the last person. I don't idolize no man. You know what I'm saying? He was probably the last person that Jay-Z had that I wanted to go get that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the days are over. But no, I say that because I was heavily influenced. Like even the way I do my brotha N9ne, you know what I mean? That's something that I always wanted to do, because that's what he does. You know what I'm saying? He bring out Mary J for his feature. He gonna let her have it for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So it was dope to have an artist her caliber
They
you
can
know
hold
what
it
I'm
down.
saying? Yeah.
Yeah, she did. But you know, one thing I also noticed, and this was, like I said, back from the Midwest Salon and to Saturday night, she ain't trying to steal your glory. She gives you all the glory and lets you shine, but y'all let each other shine. And that was just dope.
Yeah,
I like that.
man, we got good chemistry. You know
Yeah, I
what I'm
like
saying?
that.
We got you would think that we work together way more than we had. You know what I mean?
That's
It's
organic,
just,
and it's
right.
a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
It's
man,
a beautiful
she's
thing.
dope.
How long have you been rapping, man?
Man, how long I've been born? You know what I'm saying? I always say, you know, most people's dreams come alive in, you know, middle school and high school. Most of the rappers were known for doing that in high school. By the time my freshman year in high school, I had the upperclassmen, you know what I'm saying, who was doing the same thing, waiting on me. I had a reputation coming into high school for little middle school dudes who was over there eating shit up.
I love
you know
it.
what I'm saying? I came and I delivered, you know what I mean?
So what made you jump off the porch and want to be a rapper? Where did you get your first inspiration from?
What I knew it was well, as far as music has always been, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody always say that shit. I almost don't like to answer, like, you know, music is my passion. You know, I've always been in my
You don't want
heart.
to give me the cliche
Yeah,
answer.
no, but literally, man, if my moms can pull out the photo albums, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like 3 in the Walkman, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like I remember, I really had an identity crisis when I was little. So I'm like, so I'm not Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because I was just so into that shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I landed in Seven Oaks, and energy was different. So you know what I mean. So I started hearing sounds that I had never heard before and shit. And I don't know. It's just something I can't tell you when it started, because I just feel like it's something I always had in me. I can tell you when I knew I wasn't gonna do nothing else. You know what I'm
Well
saying?
that shit. Answer that.
me.
That's
You know
even
what
dope.
I mean?
That's dope right there. When
Yeah.
did you know that it was nothing else and you got into your manifestation
Right.
bag?
Because I don't want to get on here and line like my first rap is written here and now. Like I said, man, it's just part of me. But my sophomore year at Lincoln, I ended up getting kicked out of school that year because I wasn't like, I went to school to skip school. You know what I'm saying?
All over the place. Okay.
You know, so but my drama teacher, Miss James.
Appreciate you, brother Michael.
Miss James, she saw something in me, you know what I'm saying? And like, I literally was like, skip other classes and just be chilling in her class. She was a hippie, she didn't give a shit, you know what I'm saying? She liked me, I was, you know, she liked my little playwrights and everything. And but we'd be in the back of her class, just me, my nigga Aaron, Tom, just rapping and shit. So it came to the time where they did this thing at the end of the year where she made the drama classes get into these small groups and put on these plays. So she like kind of called me out in the class, like, you know, literally said, like, in exchange for letting you skip in my class, you know, you're gonna have to do that at the, basically it wasn't a talent show.
Do that shit I like.
Do
that shit I like.
Yeah, I'm like, you know, I'm like, shit, don't threaten me with a good time. It was like really my first stage show, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was 3 of us, you know. And my guy went first. And my other guy, I'll tell you what happened. I had a verse, my guys had a verse, and I had a third one. So when the song kicked off,
appreciate you, Miss Reed.
That eruption that went off, I mean, I got a standing O off the flip. That feeling has never ever left me. You know what I'm saying? That's the ultimate high. It's better than any weed high I've had. It's better than anything. You know what I'm saying? I've been chasing that feeling ever since that I walked off that stage. A whole different nigga, man. I flipped my car over that night. But I wouldn't be tripping because, you know what I'm saying, I at the time I thought I found myself, you know what I'm saying?
Do you write for others?
I've let my mental opinions to others, you know what I'm saying? I don't write nothing, you know what I'm saying? But
you don't write yourself?
I'm not gonna say this. I'm not gonna say I'm not on this new wave where, you know, they just load the beat up and go in 2 or 3 bars at a time. You know, I ain't hating that's dope. I'm just saying I think that was my first thing that really made me dig Jay-Z. And made me think, because I wasn't using one for real either much. And I was like, oh shit, the best in the world is doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Don't that do something to you when you find out that you taking a path, even though you didn't know that they was taking the path? When you found out you taking the path,
it was almost like a
wink
from the universe or something. You know what I'm saying? But, and like and sometimes I'll keep a pad around like to jot down something.
Jot down an idea.
So I don't forget it. But usually, like this whole album, we recorded it down in Omaha. We had the intentions. This was the first time we talked about it. Like, yo, it ain't like these are still premeditated raps. They ain't freestyles for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So these can be written down. We had I did a JB on this album. We said we were gonna write out all the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? We were gonna make it a part of the play. Had a notebook for that shit, and it just never happened. It's probably a total of. Man, it's probably a total of 20 words got written down off that whole double album. You know what I'm saying? It's just that we was vibing, the music was dope, and the songs was writing themselves. You know what I mean?
So how many albums have you put out so far?
Well, that depends on how you want to look at it. You know what I'm saying? To a lot of people, you know, I got some people who consider themselves day ones and almost got a point, but they're talking about from the Demonstration album that came out like in 2018.
Okay.
You know, my first shit came out when I was like 18, still in hospital. I got a bunch of them shits buried. So I got like, you know, and people keep asking, like, where's Shadow Sound? Where's this? A lot of stripped off wrong on purpose, you know what I'm saying? Just because life had took me out of the game, period. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even supposed to be here. This is extra in it. So when I came back around, so when I came back and got back into my shit, you know what I'm saying? I had been gone for so long, you know, people was like, y'all heard this new dude, Alan Wayne, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, that works, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to, like, I'm telling the truth now. Like, I ain't acting like I wasn't around, but so since this music has a new fervor, and I've grown, like, I am the best now, you know what I'm saying? And that music was Little League in comparison. It's still better than a lot of other people's shit, you know what I'm saying? But yes, right now, for those two sounds to be mixed, you know what I'm saying, it'll just throw people off. Like, you know what I'm saying, who wrote this one or who wrote that one? Almost, you know what I'm saying? Almost. It's because the content is so different, you know what I mean?
What made you go through, what happened? What did you go through that made you step away from music, if you can talk about it?
Well, I never said fuck music. There was never a day where I said I wasn't gonna do this. It was just a point in time where I wasn't doing anything. I was just hanging on to a thread of life. You know what I'm saying? Basically, I got real close, like real close. We had a real close call with Motown. You know what I'm saying? I was like that one meeting away, and like the whole backing and everything that was behind me kind of got swept from up under me. You know what I'm saying? Like right then.
Yeah.
And it sent me through you can, it's a book. I think it's the Diary of a Yogi. And it talks about how you can only connect dots looking back. I didn't realize at the time what type of depression that sent me through. You know what I'm saying?
When you close, or when you feel like you're making that progress and it gets snatched from you.
Because I really wasn't, because of the way that it happened, you know what I'm saying? It was just, I wasn't in a position to be upset. It's a fucked up situation, but it's not. It is what it is. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. Because honestly, you know, I barely made it. I wasn't ready for it. My mind wasn't what it is now. You know what I'm saying? This is a different ball game now. You know what I'm saying? I was young, dumb, and out of control and didn't notice it. You know what I'm saying? I barely survived without any type of. We had little. I'll just put it like this, you know what I'm saying? I don't drink no more, you know what I'm saying? I smoke like a chimney, but that's all I do to my body, you know what I'm saying? I'm not out here in the street doing nothing I ain't supposed to be doing, you know what I'm saying? At that point in time, with the bag of money that I had, you know, I kind of called shots with it, but it was never really in my pockets, first round. If that would have been, then we wouldn't even been here having this conversation. The second time, I had a blessing, the well ran dry before it was really about to get interesting. So a couple of different
experiences
led me to just a dark spot. You know what I'm saying? Like I done signed more do not resuscitate forms than anybody I've ever met. You know what I'm saying? That's a different podcast. I don't want to take them all dark and shit. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? When something is destined for you, you know what I'm saying? Get out your own way and watch what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like people say, you talked about cliches earlier. I really try to avoid doing anything cliche. Like that term "let go and let God." Like people use that as a slogan on a T-shirt now. Yeah. Like namaste. You know what I'm saying? See how I do that.
What does that mean?
Namaste is traditionally in the States, in the Western world, as they would say it, it's used like as a common greeting. Okay. He started in yoga classes and shit like that, as far as pop culture goes. So now it's kind of accepted as a introduction and a hello, goodbye. But really, what it means is that the light in me, the divine part of me, the spirit in me, recognizes the same in you. That's what namaste means. So like the God in me sees the God in you.
I like that.
And shit.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that. I like that.
So,
yeah, I like that. I was wondering, I'm like, man, what do it mean? And then I see it other places, but I know where I seen it first, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, man. It's become a thing, but I was on it before it was this thing it is now, you know what I'm saying? But
I like that. I like that. What you got coming up next? What's next for you?
Oh, man, we got the Multicultural Art Festival this weekend in Wichita. Shout out to Sick and Twisted Records and production. That's just a whole group of dope ass people, man. Shout out to Pachuca and family, you know what I'm saying?
And that's the first one. Is hopefully the first one of many more to come.
First inaugural, event. They're doing it to raise money for the Kansas Immigration Fund.
Okay.
Everything that they do usually has some type of charitable handle on it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love fucking with them. And they pulled up on one of my shows at the Roxy a couple years back, and we've been tapped at the hip ever since. They're like extended game, so shout out to Sick and Twisted and I fuck with them heavy.
For sure.
Yeah. So then we just filmed.
You good? Keep going.
Oh no, we just filmed the first official single for this 2,000 Hours project. So we'll have True Story coming soon. That's in like the editor's lap right now.
10,000 Hours. Where did the inspiration come from it for, and how long has it been out?
10,000 Hours dropped on Juneteenth, and it just feels like it keeps coming out again every time somebody pulls out. You know what I'm saying? The 10,000 Hours, we dropped it on Juneteenth. Well, they've officially called Juneteenth, June 18th or June 19th or whatever. Man, in Kansas City, we had the event on whatever weekend was suitable, but you can start saying Happy Juneteenth as soon as it was the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, and beyond. Yeah. So it wasn't until all of a sudden, I ain't gonna go there, but Black Lives Started Mattering, they gave us a holiday, they put a date on it. When I went into the release date of the project, I wasn't thinking about a date. I was thinking about like Hanukkah. We're gonna drop this motherfucker on Juneteenth. Yeah. So on the 13th day, which was that Monday, whatever the day was, I think it was the 14th. We put out 10,000 Hours, and then on that Friday, we put out the bonus portion, 10,000 Hours and counting. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff will be dropping on Juneteenth next year and things like that. But I actually wanted to put.
What up, Kiana? Appreciate you.
I wanted to put my last album that we put out last summer, Demonstration 2. I wanted to put that out on Juneteenth, but I ended up having to do it in July just because putting out a video in June or some shit. We did something.
How do you work a record?
Me, since I don't know, man. That's a really good question to ask. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm having some type of. We got a long way to go, G. Like a whole long way to go. So I say this like with a grain of salt, but I'm having a little bit of success, which seems like success. But you know what I'm saying? Like people give a fuck, and I really been just doing my part. You know what I'm saying? Just staying ready for the opportunity as it presents itself.
Every opportunity.
You know what I'm saying?
Keep
Like
pushing
people,
your
like,
shit.
like I said, let go and let God. Shit is hella real. I did a show with a guy, and after the show, we sat down. It was a big show. Big name came in, and after his set, we went outside and
Appreciate
we
Y'all
sat,
keep tapping that screen.
we sat with the tour manager. They had just came. The tour manager's from Oregon and shit. It was the first time I had smoked any weed from out that way.
Man.
Now I'm out there all the time and I smoke that weed all the time, but don't connect those dots. So we out there. It was one of the bigger crowds, and I didn't have a set. I was there to support my dog. You know what I'm saying? And it was killing me. I'm like, man, this should have been me up there. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, you know what? I'm like, but I wasn't bitter. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I was high. It was like I was hippie high. Like I was, you know what I'm saying? It was all love.
Yeah.
But I had a realization. I was like, I know what I need. I either need when these big shows start coming around, whether they're around here or elsewhere. Mind you, I hadn't started moving around like I move now. Now I'm always going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was stagnant. You know, I hadn't done nothing out of the town in years. You know what I mean? So I said either I need to take this show on the road like these dudes are, or I need to start opening up with bigger acts like these dudes. Either one, is okay. See, by this time I kind of had noticed how this shit worked. I didn't have the funds or nothing to do this music video that I needed to do. I just knew I needed to have a song that was worthy. I had to be in shape for the role, so I just stayed ready, and boom, there it happened. Some other real esoteric shit happened in between there, but by this time I had already bought in. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to a little bit, so I'm like, I ain't gonna sweat it. I ain't gonna start researching who's touring, who's doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep doing my part. One thing led to another. Show came into town. They was hip to my shit. They asked me to come. Killed that show. Next thing you know, they got Denver like in a couple of weeks. They asked me to come to Denver. Then they go on this tour that they asked me to headline out that started out in the Northwest. We got in the Northwest, Tacoma. I got a line on a Tech N9ne album, on KLD album. Where I'm talking about Lincoln. And there's a pair. I wasn't at the time I wrote this song. I had no idea. I didn't even know where Tacoma was and shit. You know what I'm saying? But the line I say. Something about leaving Lincoln High School off Woodland, headed to the hood to hang out with the hoodlum. Then I referred to, they was from Hilltop where niggas pill pop. So anyway, in a parallel university in Tacoma, there's the Lincoln High School that's just right off of Woodland, and there's a Hilltop project that's like the projects, you know what I'm saying? So
shout out to the east side.
Yeah, man, so hell yeah. On both sides, on the east side of Tacoma too, shout out to Tacoma, man. That's like kind of my home away from home. I didn't even know it. But nah, so when the song dropped was during some of those darker times that I was talking about. During those times, I had a couple of flashes of hope. You know what I'm saying? That's where a couple of them strange features came in. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to them for keep. You know what I'm saying? They kept me floating, if you would. But nah. So apparently online there was this debate going on. Like, yo, we don't know who this dude Alan Wayne is, but he repping super hard for Tacoma. Like, and people were coming like, nah, he's from Kansas City. Like, nah, Tacoma was apparently winning the debate. You know what I'm saying? People saying they went to school with me and shit. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I got out to Tacoma, and they knew who I was. They're like, "Oh shit, it's Alan Wayne. You the dude from the Tech N9ne?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I explained the mix-up, and instead of it being a letdown, no, they still fucked with me. Hella, they took me up to the other Lincoln. They gave me the school hat. We did an interview on the steps and shit. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm like handing my money out there. You know what I'm saying?
Good money, like
so.
That's funny as shit.
You know, I don't think that it's a coincidence that, now, I just came from Portland, Oregon. I'd never been to Oregon before. I was out there smoking that Magical Chief with bro, and I said I need to do something. And I'd already known that I just had to be ready. There's no way I could have planned those trips. And now that's something that's never stopped. I've been back several times. And as a matter of fact, I'll be back in Washington here in a couple of weeks. We got a show on the 30th and Aberdeen. Shout out to Lady Taz and All In Promotions. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the block business out there in Portland. And shout out to the whole Pacific Northwest, man. They hold me down when I'm out around here, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So, if you could say, do you have a favorite song on the album, on your album right now, on this 10,000?
On this one? that's so new, man. I got a couple of songs. I got a particular song that I don't listen to. I love it. I don't listen to it. It's called Anybody.
What up, Phil?
Called Anybody Home. We got a really, really, really big idea for it. So when we execute it, we will execute it, you know what I'm saying? I want it to feel fresh. So I've been intentionally skipping that song. So pretty soon that'll be my favorite song because it's going to feel the newest. I'll put that motherfucker in and push play, man. You know what I'm saying? I really, really do.
I like it.
There's some shit, I feel like that 10,000 Hours and Counting, the bonus album, it's got, even though it doesn't contradict the project, it's got such a personality of its own, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like the rebellious stepchild of the project almost, you know what I'm saying? We got the C-Dub beats over there, we got my guy Killer from Nebraska on there, you know, we got some shit that I've never done on no other kind of projects on the bonus shit, you know what I'm saying? So the 10,000 Hours and Counting is dope, and it's an easy listen, you know what I'm saying? It's really I don't like to label shit. I don't like to call something an EP, you know what I'm saying? It's just a smaller project to complement the other one, but it plays out like an EP.
What up, YG? Are there any artists in the town that you like haven't worked with right now, but their name is ringing and you're interested in working with them?
Man, there's not too many people. There's not too many. I'll put it like this: there's not too many Googleable Kansas City artists who I wouldn't love to work with. You know what I'm saying? As far as people who I'm supposed to have worked with already, you know what I'm saying? Schedules just haven't meshed up. Like me and Thiz Kid, like we go.
Peter Thiz Head.
Yeah, we go so back it don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? I got so many inside little jokes and shit. But we need to hurry up and get one done. You know
I seen Matt Marlin. Jazz posted some shit that Matt Marlin did. I'm like, man, I ain't heard Matt Marlin's name.
Say, man,
I ain't heard that name in
That's
a
somebody
long.
I'm talking about when I was still in high school. When I was still in high school, bro, they had this but Alan Lawrence. It eventually became something, but back then it was called Tremors.
Yeah, I remember Tremors.
Yeah, man, we used to get in Tremors. Shout out to Brandon Phillips, Archbishop, man. My guy, he was kind of wavy back then, man, and he had us on VIP in the club way back then. We was really. Man, we talk about ego tripping.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell for a second there, you know what I'm saying? I had the bag invested in, you know what I'm saying? He had, my guy Arch, we both went to the same school, you know what I'm saying? People always compared us to one another. And he was in a camp with Ronnie Jackson, who's like multi-Grammys by now, you know what I'm saying? And this is when all that
light-skinned nigga.
Yeah, all that energy was
Lil Ronnie.
Yeah, Lil R. All that energy was adolescent with like no guidance at all, you know what I'm saying?
None.
We just wrote
none.
Shout out to Romeo Rodnell. Romeo Rodnell tried his
throwing
best.
out all the fucking names right now.
Man,
it's just going down.
Flowers for the living. Romeo Rodnell really tried to.
He just celebrated his birthday, man.
Yeah,
big
man,
ups to the big homie, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna thank Romeo Rodnell from Grammy Podium.
Man,
you know
hear
me?
me?
Hell yeah.
OG.
I got him in the video and shit. For what song is that? I can't think of it right now. If you didn't know. Yeah, I performed that shit myself.
I liked it.
Yeah, that mother go. That's a good one. I forgot. Did you ask me something?
We were just rapping about these niggas
who in the city.
So.
I got there's some people who I look forward to working with more, you know what I'm saying? Like me and Midnight got some, I just think we can do something that'll polarize. It'll be really hard to follow a me and Midnight project.
I mean, you've already worked with Tech, right? So
yeah, I'm on like 5 Techs.
Tech is supposedly the biggest name that we have for the town. Supposedly, I mean, and I've gone places, man. They know him. They know him and they love him.
Yeah,
across this country.
Right, yeah. He's by far the biggest. The biggest from here is usually never the biggest there. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z probably at the height of his rapping probably wasn't the hottest nigga in Brooklyn.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that, you know. I mean, I'm worth way more. It's starting to change. One other, I've been shouting out a lot of other cities. Shout out to Kansas City. I really appreciate the recent love. I've been recently embraced by the city more so than ever. You know what I'm saying? Since a little bit before this project, since the last album dropped, for real. Kind of been trickling since then, and I've been consistent, and the love been going consistent. But like even that, like I had to go somewhere else and kind of put on for the town. You know what I'm saying? When you go out, it do something when you post something and you clearly out of town, and you go to the Instagram clip and somebody got on number runner shit, literally talking about this is Kansas City and on the soundtrack in Denver. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you come home and it's a little bit like more like way to go. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. We grew up with Tech N9ne. You know what I'm saying? That's everybody. 3 people away. That nigga was over here yesterday or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even in the local hip hop scene. Even this local scene, period. You know what I'm saying? You went to school with every other person. You know what I'm saying? We know these people. You know what I'm saying? You're only 1 or 2 people away from everybody on earth. So you only have, nigga, you know everybody in Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? So I can start, if I didn't have something going on and I just came in here and started busting it, I can have the hardest 16. But you probably, in your mind, the first thing would come up would be somebody else who has something like, it's not, it ain't the same. You went to school with that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Somebody from out of town come and do the same thing, and it's just that element of surprise. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said I can't wait to go do comedy in Memphis, because I'm like, shit, here I'm trying to get people to come out and support it, but I'm like, when I go to Memphis and do it, everybody gonna come out.
Yeah, man.
And I'm gonna be and my family's gonna be like, my cousin from out of town is coming to do this shit.
And I personally believe, man, look, man, the dream that your dream got a dream of its own. Like, the thing that you chasing is chasing you too. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that you take 1 step, it'll take 20 steps for you. You know what I'm saying? Watch what happens if you go to Memphis. You know what I'm saying? You come back. It'll be a door open that just wouldn't have opened. You know what I'm saying? Just because that's the way the universe works.
It is.
And people, and the more and more I buy into my own, what sounds like bullshit, the better off I've been. You know what I'm saying? Just straight up. I don't know why that's the case.
Because you're not second guessing your first instinct.
Hell no, man. Look, I ain't got to understand how it works or why it works to know it works that way. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what the fuck gravity is. We don't know why gravity is. It just is. You know what I'm saying? So there's other laws of the universe that act just the same way. You know what I'm saying? We might not know them, but I'm telling you, nigga, go to Memphis. It'll be the best thing you ever did.
Already knowing that. Memphis know I'm coming.
Shit. We need to get you to host a couple of these shows when they come around here.
I'm with it. I'm with the shit. I'm with the shit expeditiously. What do you think about R. Kelly? R. Kelly ain't never coming home. What's your thoughts on that, man?
Man.
Yeah, I need your thoughts. I need your thoughts.
Yeah.
How you feel about it?
I'm only gonna do this because you're my dog, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even hardly turn on. My TV turns on when my godson is on his game or something like that. Man. I'm completely out.
So you stay out that loop. I get you.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know who Kels is.
Yeah, and man, I'm still not. I don't walk around with earplugs and blindfolds. You know what I'm saying? I might not know who what song is on the radio when it's playing, but I know R. Kelly. Nasty nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga.
We've been on that though.
Nasty
you know what I'm saying? My whole thing is this. That was clearly a little girl way back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
On that video.
Just for the record reflect, I saw like this much of that video and I was under 18 at the time.
And we was kids.
You know what I'm saying?
We was children,
Yeah, so let that be first and foremost. And secondly, what I also noticed is that BET used to have something that was just like MTV Cribs, How I'm Living or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And I know for goddamn sure that the same room that they did this interview on How I'm Living is the same room that was in the video. Yeah. So come on, man. You mean
y'all been
look like they broke into the room, and you know what I'm saying? So.
I think it's sick. I think it's sick. But the most sickest thing about it is that y'all let that shit go on for so long. Yeah. Y'all allowed it to go on for so long. Yeah, man. Before y'all decided to lock the man up.
There's a lot of nasty people involved.
In the industry. Yeah, in the industry in whole, man. And you know, when you get to a certain level, people feel like they're above the law and they're above humanity and shit. Yeah, and that shit's white.
And the saddest part about it is, you know what I'm saying, it probably wouldn't even came out now if he wasn't expendable. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, he gonna do music from behind bars. He gonna still get it. He gonna still make a living.
Man, they selling off that boy's songs like a motherfucker.
Selling like a motherfucker, you know, like hotcakes. Like hotcakes.
They said, it's funny. I ain't gonna go there. Shout out to everybody.
I'm about to say, you can go there, man, if you want to go there. This is the podcast to do it on.
Like, this is a nasty industry, man.
It is.
I rapped about that shit a long time ago. I got it. It's on a song that's on that set. I got an old song that I still use on that set called We Out Here. I do like a verse of it. And then sometimes on there I say, OJ did it, wait a minute. No, he didn't. Well, since you're so into it, R. Kelly's still doing it and ain't nobody doing shit. You know what I'm saying? That was way.
Did y'all catch
before,
what that boy just
that was way
said?
before. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
That was before the scandal broke the miniseries or whatever. That was years.
OJ miniseries.
Yeah. That's like a 2016, 2017 party.
Yeah, I like it. I can dig it, man. I can dig it, man.
Yeah, man,
It's unfortunate, man.
Yeah,
you know, the
man,
lives that were affected, but it was a lot of people that let swept that shit under the rug. There's a
wonder,
lot of mothers and fathers that permitted that shit.
And maybe you can help me out here. So it's a racketeering charge. I ain't never known a nigga racketeer by himself.
I read something on it earlier. I can't remember verbatim, but basically they charged him with racketeering to make certain charges stick. So they wouldn't stick if they charged them under some other ordinance. Does that make sense? That's how the government. That's how the laws are set up.
But in order, like I said, man, I can't.
That's how the law set up. Law set up fucked up to the motherfucker. They put something that he did, like I guess with him, like keeping the people hostage and shit like that. I guess they had to find some kind of way to make the shit stick, so they put it under racketeering.
Like basketball is a team sport. Racketeering is a team crime, my nigga.
That mean that old manly looking bitch that he had them kids with need to be going to jail too.
She should be doing the same.
Oh man, bitch, you coming out of the bathroom getting you some cereal. You see him fucking this little kid, and you go back to doing what you doing.
Yeah,
that's bogus, man. I think that bitch need to be locked up too, man.
That's a lot of
big facts. Your wife. Yeah. Especially her.
Yeah, man, she was there the whole time.
But you was there.
She was in on it.
You was there.
She was. Come on,
you manly looking bitch. That's my only riff.
She was telling them they couldn't pee.
That's my only riff is that the people that was around, the people that was setting it up, the people that was bringing the kids, the mamas that was accepting it, everybody need to be held accountable.
The record labels, the
record label, man, y'all knew that shit was gonna be. Man, that nigga Kelly crazy than a motherfucker. Y'all need to be held accountable. And if that was the case, that's what stops shit like that. When you take down everybody that was involved and don't let nobody get away with the bullshit, that's what stops shit like that from happening again.
Hell yeah.
And there's a Harvey Weinstein ass nigga out here that was worse than Kelly. So it's all types of people in high positions, man, that's out here doing fucked up shit, man. Yeah, man. And these motherfuckers sell their soul for anything.
Yeah, man. My nigga Russell Simmons, you know, I used to kind of look up to G at one point in time. They said he did it. That nigga disappeared from Earth. I think
that nigga just, he said, I leave. Yeah, he could afford to go there, so he just left. Yeah, a lot of weirdos, man. All we can do is keep being the solid motherfuckers that we are and show a different light because the light is dim.
Words to the wise, man. We're going to be grown. Carry around a non-disclosure form.
For real,
man.
For real. For real. I bet you know something on that line.
I ain't.
Inside there for oral. If you do that.
I'm telling you, dog. I don't take no bait. I don't be missing out on bad action. I don't be in my inbox. You know what I'm saying? I think everything is catfish. You know what I'm saying? Man. That's the best way.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If you're trying to preserve your career and go forward and reach heights that you've never reached.
Cancel culture, real as a motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah. So, man, I appreciate you for tapping in, man, and everybody else here do too, man. We're gonna keep supporting you, keep gritting it out with you, man.
I appreciate it in a major way, man.
For sure, man. So, tell them about your next show coming up. Tell them how they can find you, how they can support your movement.
All right, right on, man. Like I said, what's up, Wichita, man? We'll be back. I was just there in June on the 2nd. I think we sold out Barleycorn and shit. Shout out to my guy Nick Gibbs. We'll be back out there on Saturday. Then again on New Year's Day. You know what I'm saying? One love to Wichita, man. We got a lot of love out there. Then, then we'll be, like I said, back in Aberdeen, Washington on the 30th. There's a whole bunch of other shit. I don't got my calendar in front of me, man. But, yeah. That's cool. Home Away from Home tour starts in close enough to Tacoma. I'm just going to say Tacoma on New Year's Eve. Mm-hmm. Then we ride in the air back home, and then on the road to Wichita on New Year's Day. Then we're going to be around this mug for a minute. Then we're going to take it back out to the Northwest, man. And in the meantime, you know, we just be looking out for that True Story, first official single from 10,000 Hours, available everywhere. 10,000 Hours and counting, available everywhere. The Demonstration 2 available exclusively at AlanWaynesWorld.com. Follow me at Instagram at Alan Waynes World. YouTube, Alan Waynes World. tap in with me direct and get your exclusive Namaste and shit apparel. You know what I'm saying? These are couture. Everybody ain't gonna walk around with this shirt on. We make these in limited print. And yeah, man, thanks for having me again, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that our feet drug on this a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because we kind of been in the same circles. You know what I'm saying?
It needed to be just like it is.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Before we was, you know what I'm saying? Energy was right, but I didn't know you like that.
Yeah, we didn't know each other.
You know what I'm saying? You had your booth up at 816 there. I kind of just, I was right at home, you know what I'm saying? I came out there in Dolo, I kind of feel like I was with y'all, you know what I'm saying? So that's what
Shout out to Cal, shout out to
my nigga Cal,
Sir
man.
Michael.
I don't even know I don't even know what the nigga's a jack of all the trades plus one, man.
Yeah, he be trying to be.
My
He
nigga
want to stay in everything. I'm gonna be in it. Say ain't nothing gonna go on without me being involved.
That nigga came in on
I definitely got a shout out.
He know I'm putting an extra super shout out on you. You know what I'm saying? Real nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, man.
That's
you know
my brother.
Eyes behind my head and shit. You know what I mean?
I need to shout out my next event coming up October 23rd. I told y'all it wasn't a game. Y'all thought y'all was gonna see me over there at that one spot and that was the only place y'all was gonna see me. No! October 23rd. Catch me over at what's the name of this joint? This place is called Ronnie's Pub. I've never been there before, but Ronnie's Pub is over in Kansas. The address is 7955 East Frontage Road. Ronnie's Pub. October 23rd. Doors open at 7 p.m. You got me hosting. I'm your boy. I'm going to keep y'all rolling all motherfucking night long. From the time you walk in that door to the time y'all leave out of there. That is my motherfucking job. And I will be doing my job. I will keep you all entertained. But I also got my boy Zay Lyrics. He's going to sing and perform for y'all. We got G Smooth. He's going to do some rapping for you. And my guy Pills. Shout out to Pills, man. My guy Pills came through for me, and he gonna make y'all motherfuckers laugh your ass off as well. Again, October 23rd at Ronnie's Pub, 7955 East Frontage Road. I'm gonna continue to tell y'all about this. I need y'all to tap in with me for the pre-sale tickets. They're $10 right now. Motherfuckers going up at the door. I'm not playing with y'all, man. So please come out, support that, and continue to support me with what I'm doing. I want to say again to Alan, I definitely appreciate him for coming, and I know that everything happens at the right time. Like we needed to see each other, couple elements, see how each other's rocking and moving, and I fuck with that, and that's what made this good and organic, man. I'm gonna keep supporting you. My support don't stop after, you know what I'm saying, after this. It just gets bigger and better, man. Anything I can do to support your movement and keep you progressing, bro, please let me know.
Oh yeah, man. Shit, you probably just joined the gang and not even knowing.
Gang, nigga. I'm with it. I'm with the shit for real. And with that being said, man, I appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in. Please follow me wherever I'm at. It's the same name everywhere. It don't matter. But I definitely want to send a shout out to everybody that is supporting my movement, man. It's only up from here. Everybody got an opinion, but nobody's ego is bigger than mine, god damn it. And then with that being said, I'm your boy Fady Reggie, man, signing out. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man, I think going forward, I'm only gonna stay humble in meditation.
Think before you roll the dice. We don't like to socialize. Hardest rose and cold as ice. Soldiers on the stroll tonight. Think before you roll the dice. We don't like to socialize.
Put my ashes out real quick.
My name is Alan Wayne and I'm chief. Better I'm outside in the summer in the chief sweater and that's hot, nigga. And I got a lot more than just chop, motherfucker. I'm a barsmith, the hardest. On God, ask the band if I can get a guitar riff. I never could afford a shop, I ain't even Marcus, but I can murder every rapper on the Forbes list. But nigga, don't you come near this fortress? Put you in the air like a forklift. It's some real life killers that support this, and it's been a good minute since they tore up shit. So they mouth dripping, cause they about tripping, and they all tripping. If one of they pals tripping, somebody gotta sit down with your mama and daddy and let them know they should've raised their child different. I'm maybe just start style dipping. You the loud with the crowd with their mouth flipping. I'm the one with the white homies that are coming back you up and take you back to the country where they be cow tipping. I'm just saying shit wild, isn't it? Took y'all a little while, but now y'all getting it. God told me that my inner child was an instrument. I said wow with a sentiment. Sick flow, red whip, jewelry drip, crypto, big dough, big bills, Bitcoin and crypto, nymphos. Call me daddy, I'm not a pimp though. Pimpin' ain't easy and this is simple. All up in her mental, something monumental. Money over bitches, anything less is an insult. This is KCMO, up and down the demo. And I'm back with another banger for you busters and you bimbos. Ayy, I'm the topic of discussion if you didn't know. From the mother that starts above is where we finna go. Alan Wayne the Prodigy, this Kansas City motion. Rolling niggas 7s and 11s, what they hitting for? No fear in this dojo, that right there is the no serving the Sable Lot parking lot. No fear for the popo in the air, that ain't no square. That's that flare from the Poconos. Your supplier's a liar, that ain't that fire, that's that okie doke. We can break your nose and make a peg leg Pinocchio. Your bitch didn't beg for the bread, just a peg egg for her open toast. She said I was like potent dope and she was trying to overdose. That's why she didn't put nothing on up under that overcoat. I'm back on my bullshit, snapping out over little shit. Ricky, I'm on my ruler shit. Fuck you and who you pull up with. On the flip side of that pillow, I'm one of the coolest kids you grew up with. You know that dude, you always do it big. Now look at me running this shit. That's 100% facts. We 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 running this shit. That's 100% facts. Oh God. Hands up, hands up, hands down, hands down. Shots fired, shots fired. Man down, damn. Innocent victims get hit for standing around. Why you so stiff, bitch? Move, stop playing around. I know you're sick of the mediocre, ready to move to something doper. You need a change of culture. I told her come closer. She didn't say no, sir. Now she ready to go and change her clothes because I soaked her. Didn't even make it to the sofa. Shout out to the chauffeur, looking through the rearview like no fair. She said we should both share. They were down to go there. Pull the Uber X all over, we ain't going nowhere. Sit my train back on the track. Almost lost my train of thought. OMG, that's the gang I brought. That's the name on that chain I bought. Tell me how come I ain't a boss? All the little nigga you done came across when I buy my mother a house and be like, finally made it, ma, cause I'm almost. We running this shit, that's 100% facts. 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 Oh God. Red whip, jewelry drip, crypto, big dough, big bills, Bitcoin and crypto, nymphos. Call me daddy, I'm not a pimp though. Pimpin' ain't easy and this is simple. All up in her mental, something monumental. Money over bitches, anything less is an insult. This is KCMO, up and down the demo. When I'm back with a bigger banger for you busters and you bimbos. Ayy, hands up, hands down. Shots fired, man down, damn. Innocent victims get hit for standing around. Why you so stiff, bitch? Move, stop